I think Michael Saylor is wrong here on it just being a store of value. And if he's right on it just being a store of value, then what it means is then it will move. All that happened is U.S. went from gold to an oil-backed currency, the petrodollar system, to Bitcoin. And if that's all it looks like, and it doesn't become a payment medium of exchange, then it will be manipulated, and it be suppressed so that the theft can go on.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now, guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. In today's video, Jeff Booth talks about, is Bitcoin a store of value or a currency or both? Are Bitcoin and AI in competition for energy and company investors? And so much more.
So I'm going to go from a different way into this than if you knew that the entire history of the world had to control money and extract that base of money was extractive to 8 billion people, right? That's the world we've always lived in to get to this point. And what that would say is really simply, if I could steal a little bit of money from people over time and they didn't notice, then I could create an empire in doing so. So we know the entire state of the world for all time has always looked like that. And then Bitcoin came in on layer one and removed the ability to do that. And all of the attacks on Bitcoin over the last 15 years have all been trying to stop it, and it only gets stronger and stronger and more decentralized and more secure over time. So if you knew that, then you couldn't stop layer one, then you would have to stop layer two. You'd have to. And what that would look like is stable coins. That would look like is we're going to make US dollar transact on top of this stable coins, and we would move essentially from the petrodollar, gold backed petrodollar, to Bitcoin backed. But then we could suppress its price because people were using a different medium of exchange on top of it, and we could run derivatives and constantly hold its price down like we did to gold. Right. Yeah. And what would that look like from it? What would not might happen, what would have to happen to essentially, to essentially say that, because if it moved out as a unit, as a currency, as more and more people use it, then it would remove the ability to steal. Right? It would. We know the U.S. And when I say theft, I want to be careful. It's not that there's a whole bunch of people manipulating the theft to say and everybody involved in it, but we know that natural state of the free market is deflation, and we also must concur that anything else is trying to stop that deflation. And so if you now created a stable coin or a use of US dollar because more people see value in the dollar, I'm not saying people wouldn't be tricked by it. I'm saying they would be tricked by it. They would use a US dollar all over the world because they see it more valuable than their own currency. But it would also be, because all a stable coin is something that is guaranteed to lose money at the same rate as the US dollar, right? Against Bitcoin. So these systems are incompatible. One is the free market, prices fall. One is stealing more of your time and money. And so now through that lens, if you were trying to stop Bitcoin at layer 2, what would you do? Right? I know what I would do. I would make stable coins legal. I would try to slow down self-custodial. I would create ETFs so people didn't hold in on their own wallet, and I would try to slow down the building in Lightning and Fediment and everything else that were native to Bitcoin, I would promote a whole bunch of other altcoins or bridges to be able to create confusion in what's happening. So through that lens, you could see this coming a mile away.
Bitcoin should rise significantly as intense volatility prepares to hit, new analysis predicts. In a post on X on July 19, Julian Biddle, head of macro research at financial advisory publication Global Macro Investor, eyed a BTC price of up to $190,000. Bitcoin has the fuel to launch to six-figure all-time highs if volatility signals play out like in the past. According to Biddle, the current crazy state of the Bollinger Band's volatility indicator demands that BTC/USD rockets higher. Bollinger Bands are crazy tight by historical standards, he summarized. Only 2 other months in history have we seen the weekly Bollinger Bands so compressed: April 2016 and July 2023. Bollinger Bands form one of the most essential crypto volatility indicators and also offer insight into the strength of price trends. On weekly timeframes, the gap between the upper and lower band has rarely been narrower. What traditionally comes next has always been good news for bulls. During both of the previous episodes, Bitcoin prices rose significantly over the following 12 months, Biddle continued. A similar move this time around would target Bitcoin within a range of $140,000 to $190,000. Last month, Biddle made similar forecasts about what the future might have in store for Bitcoin, calling for patience amid the bull market's deepest price drawdown.
If anything, just the nuance on these discussions, it creates almost fights in this when it's nuance of the world in transition. It's going to be chaotic, and these are nuanced conversations because we've never seen something like Bitcoin and what that could mean to the future, and it's extraordinarily powerful where we're going. But through that, you can understand different arguments and different viewpoints on where we're going.
BlackRock's spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund has continued to gather millions from investors since last Monday, despite a sharp fall in positive Bitcoin commentary. The BlackRock issued a shares Bitcoin trust saw another $107 million in inflows on July 18, marking the 9th straight day of inflows, according to Thomas Farrer, co-founder of crypto data platform Apollo. 7 of those 9 days saw flows over $100 million, a feat rarely achieved in the ETF industry. However, crypto traders aren't showing as much optimism. The amount of positive Bitcoin commentary on social media has slumped compared to 4 months ago, while traders are increasingly taking up short positions on the asset, according to blockchain market intelligence firm Sentiment. Positive commentary toward Bitcoin has plummeted despite the mid-sized crypto market bounce this week. Many traders, particularly on Binance, are opening shorts with the expectation of BTC dropping again. The amount of positive Bitcoin comments made on social media is about a third of what it was 4 months ago, Sentiment's chart shows. Despite the fall in positive Bitcoin mentions, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index currently estimates market sentiment is in the greed zone with a score of 60 out of 100. The current score is a strong rebound from the extreme fear zone reached on July 12 with a score of 25 out of 100, the lowest it had been since January 2023. Bitcoin is currently priced at $63,540, down 1.5% over the last 24 hours, but up 11.5% over the last fortnight. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.